Live in three, two, one. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome to today's episode of Marketing Commandos. This is your host, Gabriel Julié. I hope that you had an incredible weekend. Today, on episode 22, yes, 22 of Marketing Commandos, we are going to talk about the best ways to run traffic, tons of traffic, because that's a subject that I see a lot of people are missing and not understanding. And I did for a long time too. For the longest times, I always thought that, hey man, you absolutely need to get paid ads, paid traffic, run ads on Facebook, Google to get your business discovered. Well, that's one of the ways, but actually there are three other ways you can do that. And oftentimes they are way more efficient and way more interesting if you use them the right way, and can even be more efficient than paid advertising. So if you guys are excited to learn this, make sure that you check the bell and that you subscribe to the show on YouTube. If you're on Clubhouse, ping somebody into the room because we are going to share some exciting things, and make sure that you guys take on from today and get some great ways to learn and to use traffic to put it into your business, into your pipeline. So I'm going to go back to my slide for a few seconds to, hey guys, for those who don't know me, my name is Gabriel. I'm the CEO and founder of Julihey Media, and I help entrepreneurs and business owners create awareness and dominate their markets using online marketing and videography. That's my job, guys. Let's go back to the subject of today's video now that you know a bit more about me. The best ways to run traffic, tons of traffic. How can you do that? Well, first, you got to subscribe. You got to subscribe, as I just told you guys, because every day at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do this show, the Marketing Commandos show, where we talk about all the strategies, all the things that you need to know in order to dominate your marketplace on a daily basis and grow exponentially your business. So if you're excited about this, make sure that you check in every day at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or you can watch the replays at Gabriel Julié on my YouTube channel, or you can also go on Clubhouse Marketing Commandos in order to go and join the room. You can ask some questions as well on Clubhouse, so that's pretty great. Let's go into the first subject of today's episode, which is going to be the perfect solution if you want to run a ton of traffic. You got to understand basic principle first, and I always like to cover basic principle before going deep into the tactics. Because if you do not understand, let's say we are in the brief, we're in the army, we are getting to go for battle, we are ready to crash some heads and get the mission accomplished. If we want to have the best success possible, the best success rate, what we got to do first is that the person that's in charge has to sell you the why of the strategy. Because if you do not understand the strategy, how are you going to understand the tactics? The strategy is the overall plan. What is the mission? Why are we doing this? What is the overall plan, and what's the result that we want? What are the global step-by-step processes that we're going to follow? And the tactics are the things that each step, so you're going to go there with that guy, you're going to wait there until this time, and then you do this very tactical step-by-step things. I want to tell you first the strategy so you can understand and that you are able to apply it as best as possible even when you take the tactics on. So you got to understand that there are three types, note this down, three types of traffic that you can run to your business. You got earned traffic, you got paid traffic, you got traffic that you own. Now, what are the main differences between those three kinds of traffic? Number one, the traffic that you earn. Traffic that you earn is the kind of traffic that you put in some energy, some effort into earning. Oftentimes, those are affiliates. We're going to talk about the Dream 100. So the people that you are creating strategical relationships in order to promote and get some help with your products and services. So those are the ones that you earn because you are going in, you're putting some time and energy into building those relationships that will get you some traffic and money in the long run. Then you got the paid way to get traffic. The paid way is basically the same thing, but you pay. You do not put time in the equation, you put some money into it. So what's great about this is that you get more time to do other stuff, but you get to pay. That's the other way that you get it. And the third one, the kind of traffic that you have and that you are able to use is the traffic that you own. And that's the most important one. Like, I like this one because we want to prioritize on that. So the traffic that you own are the people in your email list, your text, phone list, your customer base. Those are the traffic, the people that you own, the people that come back to your website, your newsletter, clicks of your newsletters. Those are the traffic that you own. And the thing that you need to understand before I'm going to go deep into the ways that you can use in order to run traffic to your website, sales funnel. If you like this, by the way, and if you're excited about this, make sure that you share the podcast to somebody that likes it. Before you got to understand the different ways to run traffic, you got to understand that your only goal when you run traffic, your only goal is to put as many of those earned customers, those paid customers that you got, to put them into something that you own. Because there is a big problem with earning traffic and the paid traffic. If at some point you do not have that relationship working and you're not able to get customers from that person, well, the flow stops. You will not get more traffic from that source. Or if, and those platforms are known for getting things like that done. If someday it may happen that, let's say, hey, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram shuts down, or they cancel your account, or something happens, your ad account gets hacked or something like that, well, you're in a pretty bad spot if your only way to run traffic is that way. The only thing that will never be able to be affected is the traffic that you own, because those people that are following you, that are in your list, that you are nurturing, first of all, those guys are the hardest traffic that you can get, the hardest, because they know you, are building that relationship up. So those are the guys that if you run anything at them, you're going to get the best return on investment. If you run ads, promotions, your campaign, whatever is going to happen, those are the guys that will give you the best results. So you got to build up that list first. Second thing is that nothing, even if Facebook is shut down, even if ad accounts for some reason gets too expensive and your business is no longer profitable running ads, you still have the traffic that you own, that you are able to tap in and to run promotions to. And what's extremely important is you guys don't realize how important it is until I share with you some numbers. Let me share with you how typically those numbers hands out. What oftentimes happens is that when a business creates enough traffic that he owns, what's happening is that traffic, for example, oftentimes it's the email list. A great email list, and I would not even great email list, like a typical email list, oftentimes yields 30 to 40% of the income of the business alone. Just that traffic that you own is 30 to 40% of your business alone. Can you imagine that? So you always have that thing going that you will always be able to nurture. And remember, the goal is that with that earned traffic and that paid traffic, you always get that part of your business growing. You're always optimizing it, making sure it gives you the best results. So that's the reason why you should always go and take all the traffic that you can and put it into your own traffic. How can you do that? You may ask. Well, you can put those people that you earn or you paid to get, you can put them through a landing page, a squeeze page, when you get the information in exchange of a freebie, a free ebook, a bait, something like that. You can use those things, put them through a challenge. Just capture the informations. When you're able to capture the informations and after that you build a relationship with them, they become your most valuable customers. You should always be able to tap into that. If you do not have this, your business is ready to be crashed into the ground, because that's the foundation you should always have in your business. So make sure that you build your list with all the traffic that you can get, put it into that traffic that you own, into that newsletter, into that text, email, whatever it is. Traffic that you own is king. It's extremely important, guys. Did you guys like this? Did you guys like this? If you did like this, make sure that you share the live stream with somebody that will benefit from the goal we're talking about. Now, guys, we're going to go more over and over the tactics, because now you guys can understand what is the strategy, what are we going for here. You got to now you understand, okay, now all the traffic that I need to get, all the traffic that I have to accumulate, I'm going to put it into traffic that I own, and I'm going to nurture those people to make sure I help them the most, because that's my hardest source of traffic. Now, let's go into answering a few questions so we kind of see what are the main problems that you guys are facing and the answers to those problems. Question number one, do I need to pay to get traffic? Well, the truth is, this is one of the ways to get traffic. You can use Facebook ads, you can use Google ads, you can use YouTube ads. But those things are just a tool within a toolbox. There are way more other tools, and I think a lot of entrepreneurs have been misled into understanding that this is the only way to get traffic if you're just starting out. No, that's not the truth. That's not the truth at all. There are other ways that you guys can use in other free ways, oftentimes, that doesn't require you to pay any money, that will actually give you different, sometimes even better results. So you got to understand those ways before going to the, oh, I have to pay to use for paid traffic. I have to do that. Paid traffic isn't the only way to run traffic. Let's go into the question number two. Hey, how can I build a strategic relationship to promote my product? That's really important. Let's say, guys, let's take an example. I see a lot of people, like, for example, one of the guys I know that did this is Russell Brunson. That guy built a relationship, or Dean Graziosi, some of those guys. They built a relationship with Tony Robbins, which is pretty much one of the number ones, if not the number one, into the personal development, business, guru, info product, business kind of niche. And those guys, what they did is that they built a relationship with those people because they're strategic relationship. But the thing is, they took an approach not of like, hey, here is like, they didn't lead with like, here's what you can do for me. They served the person. They saw, okay, I've got a unique quality. I've got something that can help them. I see that their system is broken, or maybe I can improve there like that, or maybe I can do those things for them because I see that my unique value add can help them in the situation. Then if you do that for free, if you are able to serve them, then you're going to be able to create truth relationship. And from there, like, man, like if they are your friends, if they are the guys that they believe in you, they really love what you're doing, then like they're going to promote your product. They're going to help you out with their own skills. So make sure that you are the person that can help them to achieve those results that they may not see they are doing wrong. Make sure that you guys do that. That's the best way for you to guys to create those strategical relationships. Let's go into the next question that I see oftentimes. Question number 3. What is the best way to run traffic? I would say there is no best way to run traffic. There are different ways. And if you look at the title of today's live show, I didn't say the best way. I said the best ways to run traffic because there are different ways that you can use. There is no such thing as a best way, though. You got to understand that those things are all different and then generate cash flow at a different rate and on a different, I would say, the timeline is different. Some of them are like spikes and really irregular, while some of them are really regular and kind of growing. And you got to use all of them different ways and build them at a different, I would say, build all of them and have all them working together for you. But you got to understand that there's no such thing as a best way to run traffic. You got to accumulate all the different ways and use them to your advantage all together. That's the thing I should recommend you guys to do. If you do, guys, like what I just shared with you, and guys, we're going to go over the 4 ways to get traffic. Those 4 ways that I just keep talking to you about. I'm going to go over those 4 ways that you guys can run traffic. The best 4 ways that I know that you guys will be able to use in order to run traffic. If you're excited about this, ping somebody in the room into podcast, Clubhouse, and if you are into the live show on YouTube, make sure that you share the live stream to somebody that needs to hear this. Quick sip of water, and we're back at it again. Let's go into it. So, guys, I'm going to share with you right now the top 4 ways to get traffic. There are 4 ways that you guys can use. Some of them are free, some of them are not free. But you gotta understand that there is a way for everybody to make sure that you grow your business. And if you're able to use all of them together, well, man, you're going to grow your business tremendously. Let me go over those ways with you right now. Number 1 way, promoting and creating content. That's one of the best ways, because when you're able to create content that solves a problem, that is helping somebody, then you're getting true customers. And that's a skill. Like, not all the content of on the planet is able to do that. It's not just about posting mindless content. You got to be strategical about what kind of content you post. But when you're able to create content that solves a problem, all of a sudden you get customers, inbound traffic that is coming your way and that are going to ask you to do business with you. So number 1 way, and that's a free way actually, free way is content. Second way that you guys can use is the Dream 100. So what is the Dream 100? Dream 100 is a concept that was used a long time ago that basically goes back to understanding who are the people that are congregating your audience, who are the people that are leading the audience that you are looking for. Let's say your dream customers are entrepreneurs that are startups. Okay, look at the people that already congregate the audience of startup entrepreneurs. Those are your dream 100, and your goal is going to build strategical relationship with those people by sharing with them value, by helping them out with some things that you see they can improve for free, really helping them and building that relationship in a genuine way. So when you guys need to promote each other products, you guys are going to be able to use that relationship to get more sales. That's way number 2. It's you guys, again, no money, and that's a great way to build your business up to tremendous levels. Number 3 way that you can use to run traffic: affiliate marketing. That's an incredibly important thing to do. If you are the best way to run traffic, and actually the best way to get traffic automatically, one of the best ways actually, is to have affiliates doing the works for you, because they are selling your products while you are doing other stuffs, and that's really great. What's important though that you need to have is that you need to have great affiliates. So what you also need to have with those affiliates is a training program, simple training program to share them how they can best sell your products, what are the things that they need to say, what are the resources that they got, to make sure that you guys are able to maximize the amount of money that those people can make for you. You got to pay them well, by the way. The more you're going to pay those people, the more they're going to sell for you. But that's a great way to build your business. And from there, it's the kind of cash flow is exponential. It starts slowly, but again and again and again, it keeps growing. And at some point, it gets massive. So start building your affiliate base today. That's extremely important. Next one, and the one that everybody thinks that this is the only one, but this is not. As you guys can see, I just shared with you other ones. If you guys are excited about the list that I just shared with you, plus I got a bonus tip, make sure that you stay until the end and that you share this video with somebody that needs to hear this. The next way that everybody thinks is the only way, but it's not actually, as you guys just saw, is paid advertising. Paid advertising is one of the ways, is a great way, by the way, but the thing is, you got to understand that it fluctuates and it's a thing by its own. So oftentimes with like all the ways I just shared with you, you got to understand that you are maybe not going to be the person, and I recommend that you are not the person running all of them. If you are running ads, if you are looking for your Dream 100, bridging those relationships, if you are making affiliates, if you are creating content, maybe keep the building relationship parts and creating content on your own and delegate as many parts of the process as possible. But affiliate marketing and like handling all the paid advertising, I would recommend you guys to outsource it, because if not, you're going to have to, become a Renaissance man and learning everything about everything. And that's not going to help you out to become really that focused person, because people that know everything about that doesn't know a lot of things about a bit of everything, well, they don't get paid a lot. Those that are really focused and that know, like, that are kings in their crafts, those are the guys who get paid. So make sure that you delegate that. But this is a great way to build up stable income. When you're able to use advertising into a great way, in that you understand the ins and outs, you understand your audience and what kind of audiences you're going to advertise to. When you're able to do that, it gives you a stable cash flow. But the thing is, you got to keep paying for it. But it's a great way whenever, like, for example, whenever you are not promoting a product, you are not having like any affiliate marketing going on, not any promotions or the moments going on. Content is going to do that. But paid advertising, I would say, is like kind of a better way to, like, the more dollar you're going to put in, the more you're going to get a stable income. If you know your ads are proven and you know your marketing, you know the message that you need to promote, and you know your audience, you're going to get a more stable kind of income and revenue from this. Do you guys like this? I hope that you do, because hey guys, we're not finished. I got a tip for you guys that you need to always follow whenever you use one of those 4 traffic methods. So listen to this, it's extremely important. The bonus tip that I got for you is always convert the traffic into traffic that you own. I talked about it in the beginning of the video, but I cannot stress that enough. All the traffic ways that I just talked about will be paid, affiliate, Dream 100, content, all of those. Your goal is first not to make them buy your product, but to convert them into your email list, your email subscribers, text subscribers, messenger, something that you own and that you are able to send them a message and they get in direct communication with you. That's the most important thing, because if they stay into the other universe and you not bring them with you, what's going to happen is that if the platform that you are using in order to talk with them is broken, you are not going to be able to communicate with them. Let's say you are using paid advertising for an example. If for some reason Google ads or Facebook ads, you are not able to use them anymore because the cost is too high, it's broken, and for 1 or 2 months you are still figuring out, okay, well, how can I fix that to make sure it works again? You cannot access that customer base. Now you're in struggle. You do not have any source of revenue. Let's say you do not have any promotions going on at the moment, so your affiliates are not selling that many products. Well, you're in need to quickly build something up to create those affiliate sales. Go back and talk to every affiliate. Hey, like, we're promoting something up, and you do not have that access to that revenue anymore. You need to have to wait a bit of time, and sometimes the times is precious. So what's important to understand is that your first goal is to put those people that you earn into, okay, let me put you in an email list, let me put you in a newsletter, so I can make sure that whatever happens with all the ways I used to get traffic, I'm still able to communicate with you. I'm still able to talk with you, and whatever happens, whatever I got to do, I can still follow up with you. I can still put you in another funnel to get some money out of you to help you out. Because if you don't, you're going to have a problem of communication and you're not going to be able to get that cash. That's it for this section. Did you guys like this? Did you guys like what I just shared with you? If so, stay tuned, because I always like to get more tactical as the show goes on. And right now, we're going to go extremely tactical into something that you can apply, a step-by-step process of how you can use those 4 ways of getting traffic right now for your business. So make sure that you stay tuned, make sure that you share the live stream with somebody and that's going to benefit from it. And make sure that if you're on the Clubhouse room, you do share, ping somebody into the room. Let's go into that framework. So guys, here is what I got for you. Here is what I got for you. Let me show you the little screen. Okay. How to start running tons of traffic to your website or your landing page. You got to understand those ways. You got to understand the strategy. But most importantly, you got to also be able to apply the things I'm going to share with you, because the things I'm going to share with you right now are going to truly revolutionize the way you do business forever. So stay tuned and look for it, guys. Let's go into the first one that we're going to talk about. First step of this step-by-step process. Start building your Dream 100. So what is a Dream 100? To do a quick recap, a Dream 100 that all the people, all the guys that are in your industry and that are already talking to your dream customers. So those guys, let's say you're into entrepreneurship. Maybe you got Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, Russell Brunson, Gene Graziosi. What else? What else you got? You got many other people. So you got like Ted Millets. You got Lewis Howes. You got Entrepreneurs on Fire, the podcast by John Lee Dumas. You get all those people. It's like all those guys, they already congregated your dream audience, your entrepreneurs. So you list all those people that talk to your dream customers in your market. Okay, then what you're going to do is that you're going to build strategical relationship with those guys. And some of them may be really big, like big influencers. Some of them may be like mid to little level influencers. But the thing is, you got to start building those relationship ups. You got to build those relationships. And the way you're going to do that is by serving them, giving them value into something that you see have a unique value. And don't say, oh, I don't know, like, because I'm learning things from them and I don't know how to get their value because I do not have something different. You have something different. You have a unique skill, a unique way. If you commit enough, you're going to be creative. You're going to be able to find a way to help them out. So build a relationship through serving them, giving them something. Do not ask something in return. Just be like, hey, just made this for you. Enjoy it. Check it out. Just free. No things asked for you in return. Just give those things to those people. Build genuine relationships, because those guys, let me tell you something, those guys that are the top, especially the guys, the more you climb the ladder, the more those guys that are going to be solicited every day by people that want to take something from them, and nobody's really ready to serve them actually to get something nice and build a genuine relationship. If you're able to show that you're different, that you show you really care and that you want to help them, you're different, you're passionate, those relationships that you're going to build are going to be extremely powerful. And down the line, when you guys build a relationship that's deep enough, you're going to be able to use each other businesses to promote each other, build your own list, use each other's list, collaboration, podcast episode, using ways to get your business and more revenue. Number 2 way that you guys need to use to run traffic. Number 2 steps that you need to use. Start creating your affiliate army. You got to start creating your affiliate army now. So those are more like premises, things that you need to do right now in order to get started and to get the ball rolling. But you got to build your affiliate army. One of the best sources of traffic are affiliates, because those guys are selling your products whenever you're not doing it. That's pretty incredible. The thing is, with affiliates, you got to understand 2 things. Thing number 1, you got to train them. You got to make them super affiliates. So you got to give them a training, simple, like some kind of a course, a video course, to make them understand, okay, what are the things that you guys need to do in order to see the maximum amount of success. Number 2 thing that you need to do is that you need to pay them well, because a lot of affiliates are really interested in, the monetary gain that you will get from your products. Why should they promote your products instead of somebody else's? And one of the best ways to actually make them do that is by paying them the best way possible, give them as many bonuses, maybe doing some kind of a contest. If like the first 10 affiliates and the number 1 actually gets a huge prize, that's going to motivate them to actually make some sales. You got to understand those things about affiliate, but of creating your army of affiliates is extremely interesting and extremely simple. You just got to understand that you need to pay them well and that you need to train them. That's going to be the best way that you can see some results. And you got to start small. Everybody starts that builds a huge affiliate business or a huge affiliate part of the businesses. They started with one person, then 2, then 3. Then they readjusted the processes because they saw the need to fix something. You got to understand that if you start in a lane and that you keep being on that lane, that you just stay focused and your goal is just to get better and better every day, everything is going to happen the right way. Don't worry about this. Now, next step of the process. Are you guys excited about what I just sharing? If you do, make sure that you subscribe and you comment what is the best way and the way that you're going to use to run traffic to your business right now. Let's go into the next way to run traffic. Number 3 step to start running traffic. Produce content that solves problems. And I know everybody on the planet already told you, you got to create content that brings value. What the fuck does that mean? Let's be honest. What the fuck does that mean, guys? You gotta understand that 99.99% of the content on this planet doesn't bring customers to the people that are producing it. Like, there is a statistic. I think more than 96% of the YouTubers are not living above like poverty level, so $30,000 in a year. So that shows that everybody is not able to use and to do the correct call to actions, to do the correct kind of videos, to solve enough problems to actually get people to be like, hey man, like, I need your help. I need your help on something. So make sure that you build content that solves problems. Make sure that you do that, because if you're just throwing content that's just, hey, I'm doing this video because whatever, it is my vlog, here is my day. If you're not able to bring your own kind of value to the people that are watching your video, and that you're not able to bond that to a product or a service, you're not going to get customers. So make sure that you create content that solves a problem. That's extremely important. Do not do like content because you need to make content. Make content that solves a problem with an intent. That's going to help you build that customer base. Now, last way I want you guys to talk about, last step that you guys need to use in order to build your traffic up. Boosting the whole system with paid ads. Paid ads is like, if you have a good base of cash, that's going to be a great thing that's going to be able to stabilize the whole process. You're going to be able to have that stable foundation. If you know how to advertise, if you know your audience deep enough, and if you know what kind of content is working and you're producing enough ad creatives, you're going to be able to have a stable income of advertisements, of paid ads coming into your doors, and being able to grab all that thing. Now, one thing that I need to share with you as well is that, as you can see, those 4 ways, they requires you to do 2 kind of efforts. Either to be the face of the company, because you build up that Dream 100, you need to be the person that's building the relationship ups. Or you're building up the affiliates army. Yeah, maybe you can outsource that a bit, but you got to still, be the face of the company. You are producing content, I would recommend to have a face of the company, or you're paying ads. In that case, you are investing money, pure money. The problem is, and I see that with a lot of entrepreneurs that are not really committed to their businesses and that don't really want to grow it, you ask them those two questions. Oh, Gabriel, I cannot run traffic into my site, into my offer. Okay, great. Are you willing to be the face of the company? Heck no. Are you willing to pay for ads? Heck no. Then, like, man, your business is going to be dead in a few months, because if you're not able to make the efforts to build those relationships up, to build that thing and be that face of the company, or to pay for money to get the traffic, man, I cannot do anything for you. You're not going to be able to get some results. There's no such thing as a thing like that. You gotta either be able to be the face of the company, of somebody that's gonna be able to be the face of the company, or second option, you're gonna pay for ads. Ideally, you want to have the two options. That's going to be the best way for you to do that. Guys, remember, I got something for you. Check out this link, gabrieljulié.com/action plan, gabrieljulié.com/action plan. On this link, I got a daily action plan following the exact step process I just shared with you right now, going more deeper into each steps that you need to use, and it's valuable. It's working 24 hours, meaning that tomorrow is going to be out. So you got to go and check it out right now and make sure that you apply everything that's in it, because hey, 24 hours is gone. I'm forcing you to take action and to grow your business right now. So go and check it out, gabrieljulié.com/action plan. Guys, do you guys like what I just shared with you? If you do, guys, if you're on YouTube, make sure that you go into the Clubhouse room right now, because we are going to go into a Q&A sessions at the end if somebody has some questions. So go into the Clubhouse room, Marketing Commandos, right now if you do have questions to ask, guys. Make sure that you do that. Let's go into the room and ask some questions if you guys are ready. Let's go into the summary of what we just learned today, a quick recap, to make sure that you guys take out from today's episode the things that are the most important. Number one thing that you need to take from today's episode, and one of the most important ones: the perfect way to run traffic is a myth. There is no such thing as a perfect way. There is no such thing as I'm running traffic with one thing. There are multiple ways. Remember, one of the ways are, of course, you got paid traffic, you get affiliates, you got content, and you got your Dream 100 strategic collaborations with people that are going to bring traffic into your doors. But there is no best. There are different ways. The best way is using all of them together. That's the point. Now, number two, hey, start building relationship that matters right now. Start building your affiliate army right now, because those things, maybe not right now, maybe in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years from now, you're going to see the results. But in 10 years, when you're going to be able to have those relationships, to have those people that you can collaborate with, those are going to be critical and extremely important for the next step of your business. So make sure that you do build those relationship ups right now, those strategical relationships with the people that's already congregated your dream audience, your dream customer. Now, number three thing that we can take from today's episode is that, guys, if you don't want to be either the face of your company or you are not willing to pay your way in, you're freaking dead. You're freaking dead, because if you're not willing to be the guy or the girl that's going to build those relationships, if you're not willing to go out in the marketplace and shake hands, build those relationships strategically that are going to help your business in the long run, or to pay for ads in order to grow your business, or not willing to create content to grow your business as well, hey man, like, sorry to break it to you, but you're not going to see any results, man. Those are the two ways. And if you're not willing to do those things, well, you got to rethink your strategy, because your business is not going to be able to generate traffic enough in order to sustain in the long run. So make sure that you choose your way. The ideal thing is to be able to do both. Now, guys, make sure that you check the link that I'm sharing with you, gabrieljulié.com/action plan. I'm sharing with you a daily action plan that you guys can take in order to apply the marketing strategies that I share with you on a daily basis. It's going to help you grow your business 10x faster, because I'm forcing you to take action. So go in there and make sure that you check it out. It's free. You can use it every day. Steal it from me, gabrieljulié.com/action plan. Guys, if you want to get some questions answered, go into the Clubhouse room, Marketing Commandos, and I'm going to go and answer some questions if there are any. Feeling better with a bit of water in myself, in my system. But yeah, I did really struggle for a long time to get those that mentality. I was stuck a long time into thinking that hey, paid advertising is the only efficient way to run traffic. I felt like hey, content is a bit shit. I don't see any results. And that was just before I wasn't doing the right things. Because when you understand that those different ways are extremely important, that you need to build them up all at the same time, you already have a different point of view into your business and how you build it to the long run. You're not in the daily actions doing some things that makes no sense sometimes. You actually are laying the foundations for bigger structure that you are creating for the future. That's extremely important. So guys, make sure that you subscribe and that you share the show, the live stream, to somebody that needs it. Make sure that you ping somebody into the room and that you share the replay. Guys, I see you on tomorrow's episode on the Marketing Commandos show. Make sure to check it out.